till you're engaged. So if I'm so excited for you. Our younger selves would be dying at this moment right now. You're gonna be the most beautiful bride, and I can't wait to plan every step of the way. I love you so much, and I'm so excited for you guys.
8 days until Sophie's engaged. We went to get our nails done the other day, and I was freaking out what color you were gonna pick, so I gently nudged you to get the pink, and by gently I mean I really hardcore pushed you to get the pink, and I really hope that you're surprised and excited, and I just can't believe you're getting engaged in 8 days.
Hey, I'm so happy for you guys. I already know your kid's gonna be a Tyler Hill legend, but first let's have the wedding first. Yay!
T, you're getting engaged in 6 days. I'm so excited for you. Woo!
Sophie T, I love you so much. I'm so happy for you. I can't believe the moment has finally come. Oh, and you too, Brett. You guys make a perfect couple, and I can't wait for all the exciting moments to come.
4 days till you get engaged. Congratulations, Sophie and Brett. I'm so happy for you. Have the best day ever. We love you. Mwah.
Like, we've been waiting for this day since 2007, but I'm so excited because you're getting engaged in 3 days. We love you and Brett so much, and we can't wait to celebrate, and I just can't wait for you to find out.
So, it's happening. We are so excited for you. You and Brett deserve all the beautiful things, and we cannot wait to celebrate you. Love you so much.
Tomorrow's the big day, Sophie. I am so happy for you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you and Brett.
Sophie T, today's the day you're getting engaged. From the Bunk 7 circle until now, you've been my best friend, and now passing that torch along to Brett. Brett, please take care of her. She deserves the world and more. Sophie, we love you so much, and we're so excited for this next chapter.
Hi guys. I have taken a hiatus unintentionally. I feel like I was so into the idea of vlogging, and then honestly I wasn't doing much that like was exciting enough to film. But I have some exciting news today. I got engaged over the weekend, so I am so excited to come back full force and share my engagement story. And I feel like this whole process in general, I really want to focus on like showing long form videos, like venue tours, wedding dress shopping, even just like the little updates, engagement party that's coming up, like all the things. So a lot going on, but I got so many questions on Instagram, and I asked you guys how you wanted to hear the full engagement story, Substack or YouTube, and majority of you said YouTube. So let's get into it. Okay, so I posted this a little bit in my like get ready with me to get engaged. I'll post the link below, but basically the first question that I got when I posted the Q&A was it a surprise? Yes and no is my answer. There were such telltale signs. Like, all of my friends were making comments. One of my best friends took me to get my nails done. And I had gone with her. I like tricked her into getting her nails done right before she got engaged. So I paid for it, and she kind of did the same to me. I was on a bachelorette trip the weekend before, and my friend was like, you don't want tan lines like this, like put on sunscreen, just like little slight comments here and there. I also knew it had to be the weekend that it was or the weekend after, because my sister is leaving for camp, and Brett had told me June. He told me the first half of 2025. We're cutting it close. But the biggest sign obviously was him texting me, telling me that we had to be somewhere at 1 p.m. on Saturday, which is so unlike him. And I always said the second that he makes a plan to do something, I'm gonna know, because he doesn't make the plans. I make plans. And I'm the one that's like, let's do this, let's go here, let's see these people. And he really just wants to hang out at home. So the second he picked to go to my favorite department store in the city at 1 p.m. on a Saturday, when like the weather was showing rain, he could have been on the couch, like I knew. So the entire week leading up to it, I was so incredibly anxious. Like, I actually, like, knock on wood, don't have anxiety. And I'm really grateful for that. But I honestly never understood what having anxiety really meant or felt like. And I'm actually grateful the bachelorette I was on was Saturday to Tuesday. So I got back Tuesday night, and I had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning to freak out. I think if I had the full week, I would have not known what to do with myself. But I woke up Wednesday morning, And the feeling that I was feeling was so foreign to me. I truly had no idea what it was. And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, this is anxiety. And I am so sorry to anyone that deals with that on a daily basis, because I truly, like, I didn't know what to do with myself. And I hope that I never feel that way again, which is not likely. But so I had a rough week, and I obviously wasn't going to tell him. And I think he was also kind of experiencing the same, and he wasn't going to tell me. So we kind of coexisted for the week. He also was like kind of sick. So I like slept on the couch because it's like, I don't want to get sick. There are things going on now that like, I don't want to tell him that. He knows why, whatever. So that Saturday morning, we wake up early normally, but I think obviously we both knew something was happening. So we woke up extra early that morning. We were up at like 6 a.m. and we didn't have to go into the city until 12. So we had like 6 hours to kill. I cleaned the apartment. I mean, I had my cleaning ladies come that week because I was like, if there are gonna be people here, it needs to look good. But like, I tidied up the apartment, I folded the blankets on the couch, which like, I don't need to do that if we're just going out for the day. I made our bed, and usually when I make our bed, Brett's like, what are you doing? Like, God forbid people know we sleep here. He like doesn't care about making the bed, and typically neither do I. But again, if people were coming over, I wanted to have the bed made, and he helped me make it. Like, no questions, no comment, nothing. We got so bored and desperate, we started watching Temptation Island, which FYI is a horrendous show. Then he had told me that originally when he said we needed to go to Bergdorf's, he told me that he had been working with my old boss, who I was very close with, who's a personal shopper. For those who don't know, I worked at Bergdorf Goodman for 3 years. But I was like, oh, okay. So when he said that, I was like, oh, maybe I'm shopping for a white outfit. Like, maybe it's like, we're having a whole day. She pulled some white things for me and I get to pick out an outfit. But it was happening that day regardless. I just didn't think it was happening at BG. So flash forward to Saturday, we get to Bergdorf's and I'm like, oh, are we going straight up to meet Jen? Because Jen works in personal shopping. She's on the 4th floor. She's amazing if you need someone. He's like, no, let's just walk around a little, like look around. You haven't been here in so long. Little did I know he was wasting time because the photographer wasn't there yet. But after we like circle the 1st floor, we circle shoes, and he's like, okay, let's just go up. Obviously he had gotten a text. So we get up to personal shopping, we check in, I say, we're here to see Jen. That morning he had told me like they picked out a bag for me. I was like, oh my God, I get a bag, I get possibly a ring. If we're eating at BG, it's my favorite salad in the whole city. Like, best day ever. Like, 3 of the most exciting things. So she opens the door to let us back to personal shopping. Like a hallway with dressing rooms on the side, a middle section that has a bar, couches, and then another hallway with more dressing rooms on the other side. So we're walking down that hallway and Brett goes, so Jen's not actually here. And in that moment, I knew it was gonna happen right then and there. I'll pause there and explain the BG lore. I was born in the city. I lived there for about 6.5 years. I did kindergarten there. We moved out like after 9/11. I get my love of fashion and shopping from my parents, no question, like hands down. They are just as bad, if not, my dad is like the worst. When we were little, they used to take me on B days. So we'd go to Barney's, Bergdorf's, Bendel's, RIP, to 2 of them actually. We'd have lunch at Bergdorf's. Like my dad always says that they had me in their carrier and he would drop the Gotham salad on my head. Like, we were always there. Growing up, they called me their Bergdorf's baby. In my high school yearbook, they literally wrote, we love you, our Bergdorf's baby. Me and my mom would spend days in the city together and we'd always get lunch at BG. We'd always walk around. It was just like a little tradition for all of us and a really special place that we had a lot of memories there. When I was in college, like we celebrated certain milestones at Bergdorf's, which I know how this sounds, like I get it. It's just one of those places that we have a lot of memories at, and it's funny enough a sentimental place, even though it's full of material items. And then my first job out of college was there, which I think was a dream job for all 3 of us, me, my mom, and my dad. So regardless, it holds a very special place. So, and obviously Brett knows that, and I love to go back now and see everyone that I used to work with, and I still absolutely love it. It's my favorite place, one of my favorite places in New York. We get to personal shopping, we're walking there. He's like, so Jen's not actually here. We get to the area that has the bar and there are like little BG bags lined up along the bar. I immediately see the photographer. I see the champagne glasses, like I know. And Brett's like, so I got you a bunch of stuff, whatever, open the bags. So I go to open one by one and each bag had a t-shirt in it. I unrolled it, and all of the t-shirts had a letter on it that eventually spelled out "Marry Me." I didn't get that far in the t-shirts. I actually have one. I have all of them. I only got as far as the second R, but this is what the t-shirts look like. And I have the whole stack here. I need to like lay it out and take a picture. As I'm opening them, Brett starts to talk, like, starts to speak. And I'm like, his voice is so shaky. I'm shaking. I'm also opening bags because I'm like avoidant in certain situations. And then he like pulls me away from the bags. He starts to get down on one knee. They're writing boxes upside down. He has to move because of photography. Like, it was like such a funny classic, him saying, I guess this is the part that I do this, right? And gets down on one knee. And I didn't cry. I actually didn't think I was going to cry. He asked me to marry him. I say yes. There's a video. There's pictures going on. We're both just shocked, and we were so like shaky. I couldn't believe it. And it's actually true what they say, that you black out. And then he was like, so should we get everybody else? And I didn't even think that anyone would be there. I thought maybe we were going for lunch after, but everyone was waiting in a dressing room. One of the dressing rooms we passed on the walk in. It was my family, his family, one of our best friends, one of my camp friends. We just had champagne, we took pictures, and it was perfect.
You coming? You coming?
Yay!
What'd you say? She figured it out. Yeah.
Save the best for last.
And then after about like an hour or so there, just like people saying, oh, did you know? And just talking and taking family pictures. They had planned lunch at the Four Seasons for us. So we walked over. My mom had picked out huge balloons. We took pictures in the street. I'm upset we didn't get any pictures actually in front of Bergdorf's in the street. We just got like random outside of the Four Seasons. And then brunch was perfect. My parents had little cute gifts for everyone. And we all just went back to my apartment and hung out the rest of the day. And it was perfect. Everyone left. I reheated Chinese food, Brett ordered pizza, and we kind of just couldn't believe that it happened. I still can't believe it happened. And like, I know there's so much to look forward to this year, and Brett keeps saying, I need a month, at least a week before you dive into planning and doing all these things. I'm like sad that it's over. Like, I'm obviously not sad, but there was so much anticipation and waiting and talking about it and leading up to it that like, now I'm like, oh, like it's over. I'll never be proposed to again, you know? Like, we're obviously in this engagement bubble now, and it's so fun. We're gonna celebrate with everyone in a couple weeks, but I don't know. It's like a weird feeling. And then it's like hitting me that like, I'm not gonna have the same last name as my family anymore. And that's a whole other topic that I don't even know how to deal with. I like started crying this morning. I'm like, my emotions are heightened. Everything was perfect. It truly was the best day. And the ring is like so beyond anything I could have imagined. That was another question that I got a lot of. Emerald diamond with a gold bezel setting, and it's set pretty high, so it fits with band eventually. I knew what I wanted for years, and it was the one thing that I said to Brett, like, this is what I want. Please don't go rogue, because it's not that I don't trust him, but when I showed him a picture originally, he was like, oh, you don't want something with more diamonds on the side or something like this or whatever, and was pulling up all these pictures, and I was like, no, please, 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 like, this is the one thing like I have to wear every day. I want to love it. Like, I love chunky jewelry. Like, this is what I want. So when he went ring shopping with his mom and grandma, they FaceTimed me from the jeweler before he got there. He sent me pictures after. Like, I knew what I was getting. I had obviously never seen it in person, and it is absolutely perfect. It feels so weird to wear. Like, my fingers like itchy. Like, I'm not used to wearing jewelry 24/7. I mean, I take it off to sleep and do the dishes and whatnot, but It's very weird and I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to think of other questions that people asked me. They were mostly just about the ring and if I was surprised and what the story was behind the whole BG of it all. If you have any questions, ask below. I can answer in another video if you want like a whole like Brett relationship timeline Q&A. Yeah, that's all I got. I am so excited to take you guys on this journey with me. I have no idea where to look for venues in New York and New Jersey. If you're in the area, please let me know. What do I do? Where do I start? I obviously have never done this before, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all I got. And they're starting to vacuum outside my door, so I gotta go.